The first thing I want to do is kind of talk about the evolution of nurturing, a little loosely at the beginning, but how we've kind of evolved in the way we communicate with our customers and prospects. It wasn't that long ago that really what happened were random acts of email. And we'd kind of drop in and say, hi, hey, how you doing? Every once in a while, and we'd send an offer, we'd send something else, but nothing really related to any kind of relationship building efforts, just more an effort of trying to push a sale through or stay top of mind. And then we evolved to campaigns. And campaigns can mean a couple of things. And when I refer to campaigns, I'm talking about email newsletters as well as stop and start campaigns that are kind of one-off things or 3 touches and a sales call. The drip kind of idea where maybe you've put together a bunch of content and you've just set a timer on it. So every second Tuesday it goes out to your customer base, but there's really no relationship between the content. It's just an attempt to stay in touch and keep top of mind. And hopefully what we're now evolving to and what I'm seeing companies start to embrace is the longer term nurturing approach that I refer to as serial storytelling. A lot of people have realized as they've really embarked on learning more about their customers and the buying process, and you're hearing everybody talk about mapping content to the buyer's journey, that we need to really start approaching this as a long-term effort rather than short-term effort. So for the sake of today's conversation, I want to give you a level set on how I think about lead nurturing so that you know what I'm talking about in case your idea is different than mine. So when I'm talking about lead nurturing, I'm talking about a content marketing program designed to engage buyers across the continuum of the buying process from start to end, right? And the whole purpose of it is to help them build confidence and the consensus necessary to make the decision to buy. So one of the things that's different in B2B, especially with complex sales, is that there's more people involved. According to the CEB, we're at 5.4. I've always wondered what the 0.4 looks like, but I'm not quite sure how they break that out, but 5+ people. And so as we know, we need to talk to each of them and we need to talk to them differently and we need to think about it as a group sport, if you will, rather than just engaging a particular prospect. So anybody who knows me knows that at least this year, I've been on this mission to try and eradicate the campaign. I'm trying to get marketers to realize that campaigns are not the construct that we need to be using these days, that our buyers have changed, the availability of information makes the campaign structure irrelevant. And here's the reason why. Let's just do a little example. Let's say that you receive an email from a company and it's talking about something you need to do, something you need to address. And you click through and you read the article and you think, this is interesting. Maybe I need to do something about this. And then you get busy with your day and a few days or a week later you get another email and it's offering you a paper with some research that talks about that idea. And you think, great, there's some validation for this. Maybe we do need to be thinking about it at our company. You go and you download the paper, and you're interested, and you think, I should start looking into this. Maybe I'll ask some of my team to take a look around. Oh, but first I got to convince my boss that it's worth spending the time on. And then you get an invitation to a webinar a week or two later. And you think, oh, good, they've got some analysts on the call. They're going to share some insights with me. Maybe that'll give me enough stuff to go and talk to my boss and say, hey, we really need to spend some time considering maybe this is a problem that we could solve that would add a lot of value. And the boss says, well, okay, get me some more information. And nothing. There's no more email. You go out to the website. You're trolling around, and all you can find is the stuff you've already seen that they've already sent you. And pretty soon you see an email come into your inbox from the company. And you think, oh, good, I've got some more information from my boss. You open the email, and it's a message from Stan, the sales guy, who wants to know if he can give you a demo. Well, you're not ready for a demo. You haven't even convinced your boss that it's worthwhile for you to start pursuing this opportunity, right? So you think, okay, well, they're going to send me some more stuff. Nothing. And you think, I can't let this sit here. I've got his attention. So you go out on Google and start searching for more information to make your case. So your boss will let you start looking at how to solve this problem because you've really realized that there's potential here for you. What happened? The campaign ended. You didn't have enough information because, let's face it, your bicycle is this long. The campaign ended here. Now, another week later, you get another email from the company. You think, oh, they finally got their act together. And you open it up, and it's talking about a whole different theme, different problem. And you're like, damn, what the heck with these people, So, what I want you to understand is that campaigns are a construct that we as marketers or our companies created so that we had a way to measure marketing. Because remember, marketing until lately has been a cost center. It's the center of fluff and art, Now, we can be relevant, right? We can measure stuff. We can make an impact, and we need to, because buyers have access to information. So when you think about it, and especially in a B2B buying process, the continuum experience from beginning to end will outspan any campaign you're going to run. Or, if it doesn't, get rid of the word campaign and call it nurturing if you're putting it together as a story. But the point of the matter is, in between campaigns, you have dead air. But here's the other thing that happened. In the scenario, your prospect had already started looking for other information because you weren't providing what they needed.